tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crystal weight in lands afar, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride that creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back on Planet Flatulence in Satisfactory. Today we're going to be trying to deal more with the nuclear waste that we've got slowly backing up from our nuclear power plants. I went ahead and kind of finished up what we were doing here with these machines here to make the sulfuric acid. I went ahead and I ran all the items that I needed. I found out that there was not enough water being made from that well over there, so I had to back a couple machines off, but the infrastructure is still there. So if we determine that we're still gonna need more machines to make the sulfuric acid, the infrastructure is still there. The belts and stuff are still underneath the concrete, so we can add them in there if we need to. We just have to figure out how to get the water probably from over there if we so need to, but we'll deal with that another time. Right now, the next thing we got to deal with is making the nitric acid. And I think we're going to do that right here. And let's see, the nitric acid is, the nitrogen is up that way. Okay. So let me get one of the machines down here. I think this is a blender because of how many parts that we're going to need. So let me get the blender out. There we go. And let's take a look, see what we need here to make the nitric acid. All right, we need the nitrogen gas. Oh, we still need water. Okay, so we're gonna have to definitely get more water. Okay, that's fine. We can get that from the lake nearby. And iron plates. Okay, so we're gonna have to make those. I guess the biggest thing is figuring out how we're going to do this. So the water obviously want to keep on the same level unless we have to, because we want to try to avoid using pumps as much as possible, but we can use them if necessary. So I'm thinking the best thing to do is because we're gonna have to bring it up a bit. So we're gonna have to make the plates that we need over there. So what they could be is they could be on this bottom floor here. Like where you see where the sulfur's coming in. Or we could have one where they come in through here, you know, figure out how they're gonna come in, figure out how many machines we're gonna need. Then we can then get the nitrogen, bring it in, it's gonna probably be on that level. So we'll have to figure out, well, the good news, we can snake it over that because it's gas. So we can kind of do pipe it over top if we have to get it in, because it's gas, so we don't have to worry about using pumps. So we could put that on the next level. So these machines are gonna be a little bit higher. Obviously, this is gonna be higher than where those are sitting, and then we'll put the water on the next level. So I think that's what we're gonna need to do. All right, so actually, let me put that back because I need to take a look at what I'm gonna need here. And I think I've solved the issue with using the numpad. That should no longer be an issue now. I now have a device now that I can control things and stuff like that. I've now eliminated a lot of the keys from my numpad, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. Okay, all right, so nitrogen gas is 120 per minute. All right, let's see. So we got water and 10 to plates per minute. So, all right, well, that's probably what we want to do is focus on the gas here, because we can always pump up the amount of water if we need to. Because this, I think, is what's going to determine how many machines we can make. So we'll need to see how much the nitrogen is going to be able to get out of that. So I'm going to leave that here for now. So let's head on over to where the nitrogen is. We're probably going to have to run concrete to it. Let's head out this way. First, we'll find where it is. We'll go up along the sulfur route here. And eventually I may figure something out better for this, but this is just, like I said, I do a lot of things just quick and dirty to get things going, and then I eventually can figure out what I need to do to make things look better. All right, so let's see here. See, get up where the sulfur's at, and then I can get a better idea where the nitrogen is. All right, now I'm up high enough. I can now scan for the nitrogen gas. This will kind of give me a better idea where I need to go. Hi, Len. Welcome in. All right, so it looks like it's over that way. So let me get over here. And let me land. And I'm going to get, oh, there it is, put on my parachute. I like to have the the hover pack and the parachute handy, especially when I go where there's no power. Because then I can glide where I need to. This will give me a good idea of where we need to go. It looks like I've already kind of got it. Oh no, that's the water one. Oh, I do have it marked. It's over here. There it is, right there. All right, while I'm here, I might as well grab that up on the cliff. And then I'll probably go ahead and get rid of that water, the mark I've got on the map there for marking where water's at. I don't need that anymore. So first, let me get in here.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
I don't want to chant. I'm busy working. I got waste to deal with. All right, let me bring up the map and let's get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. All right, so the thumbs up, that is where the nitrogen is located, which is right there. All right, so let's see. I know the plant is there. So probably the best thing to do is kind of sneak it on down through here. We may have to create a plant out here. I think that we needed some of the raw crystals. I think we might need some of that. I have to look and see. I'm not 100% certain. Depends on what we need to do for the next steps here. But for the most part, though, the sulfuric acid, I don't believe needed that. But I think part of dealing with the waste, the recipe we're going to use, I think did need that. Because it says it's right there, silica. So we're going to have to probably do that at some point. So that's my guess. Is that for the blender we're going to need to do. I think that's what we're going to need to do. I have to look to see what machine that is. I think it's a blender. For now, let's get into position over here. Yeah, so let's get landed here. All right, there we go. All right, so let me go ahead and let's put this down. Where is it? Pressure extractor. There it is, right there. Let me back off a little bit. All right, now will this tell me? No, because it's not powered yet. Okay, well, we're gonna need to deal with that. So. Probably gonna need to get that. Let's see, what's the, trying to figure the best route. Go down and around. That may actually be better if we go this way along the map and down, because we're gonna have to deal with the water anyway. So if we go over here, go this side, yeah, I think that may be best. Hi, Sarah, welcome in. So yeah, that may be best if we actually go along through here. I mean, I think it's going to be the same distance either way, but I think if we go this way, then we can keep it all the best we can. All right. So let's get the foundations here. Get that one started. Yeah, there we go. We can deal with the rest of the foundations later. All right, let's see. There we go. Actually, we better go. Yeah, let's go up one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Might as well grab this while we're at it here. So far, so good, Sarah. So far, so good. All right, here we go. Yeah, that'll be okay. I can make that work. Let's see. Is that gonna work? Is that the way I want it to go? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's get that back in. Get it back to the Zupin. Go. And we'll just keep it at this height for the time being. Yeah, we can get away from all this gas down below. I still say all those rocks down there are actually big piles of poop. That's what I think they are. They look like piles of poop. All right, there we go. See, there's our plant we got to head to right over there. Oh, see, oh, there's the water right there. Okay, so we're still gonna have to deal with it, but we may actually be able to come up with a solution once we get closer. So that's not a problem. So yeah, let's go at an angle like that. That'll be fine. Nah, I think it was the big tick creatures walking around. They're the ones that produce all the gas on this planet, I think. Okay, let's now go like that. Okay. Okay, let's go a little further here. The good part is by doing this, we've got some of the power poles right underneath of this, so we can then bring power up to here. First, we figure out how we want this to run into the factory. Yeah, at least start getting may not be able to figure out the exact levels yet of the factory, but let's just get this in place. All right, now, can I rotate? Yes, I can. Just go out 3. And now let's bring it down. Okay, there we go. Just because this is more than halfway, so let's go here. Let's do that. Oh, it sounds freaky. Like ghost howling. Let me turn off the music. You can hear it. Sounds like ghosts howling. think there's creatures underneath. Let's see. Let's turn off the parachute. No. Boy, that is freaky. It really does sound like ghosts howling and wailing and growling. That is some freaky, freaky stuff. Okay, so what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to stop the concrete right here. Yeah, that's why I turned off the music and stopped moving around, because you can really hear it. It is freaky. It might just be to try to, you know, the try and give the atmosphere for the desert area here, but man, that is freaky. All right, I gotta turn the music back on. That is freaking me out. And I'll still be able to hear it, but wow, that's freaky. All right, let's get the power running. But yeah, that's eerie, very eerie. Come on, music. Start up again. That's it. I gotta get the music on. That's freaking me out. That's a little better. Yeah, that wailing noise. That's all freaking me out. Still there. Not when you hear creatures and crickets and things. That's no. That's not just the wind. I need to change I need to do something. I gotta change the music. I know it ain't Fixmas, but I need to change that. I gotta do something to drown that out. Because that is just really freaking me out. That's still, I don't know why. I've never heard it before. Maybe because I usually don't play with my headphones on. Maybe that's why. Okay. I may have to turn later, not now. I may have to try turning those ambient sounds off, because that's freaking me out. At least I think I'm over by a waterfall, so I think that's kind of helping. The music's drowning out, so that's cool. I apologize if you're having a hard time hearing me. I've got to drown out those noises. And I can't fix the sounds right now. Okay. All right, so now only 720 per minute. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to go into the menu options right now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead. Let me, I'll do a quick be right back to fix the settings.
Steam is rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back.
Okay, I'm back. We'll see how that goes. I did change the settings a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we may have to do a little overclocking because if I remember correctly, well, actually, it says 720, but let me just get these down. And we'll see what these are. See, now you understand why I don't play a lot of horror games or zombie games. Yeah, it depends on what it is, because the sounds freak me out. Okay. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 120 per minute, 60, 120, 120, 120, 20, 60, okay. Okay. So I gotta see that the pipes hold 600. Hundred is 120. You know what? I'm gonna bring up the calculator here. I just can't math. Okay, 600 minus 120. Okay, that gives me 480. So that's that pipe. That's a 60. That's a 120. Okay. 360. So far I can do 2 of these so far. Okay. 20. $240. Okay, so I can do 3 in one pipe. Another 120. All right, so I can do another 120. Let's see what this one is. Okay, that's a 60. 120, because I don't think I did this one. Or did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a 60. That's a 120. Okay, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 5 in one pipe, and then the rest in another pipe. Okay. So what I'm going to come down here and do is get these pipeline supports down here. All right, now. Go. All right, so now I want to mark them so I know which one is which. So I think what I want to go ahead and do is, most of them are all that way. All right, so let's do this. Doesn't matter if they're all 120s off one pipe, as long as it equals 600, it doesn't really matter. Let me get my customizer because I want to make sure I know which one is which. Let's go with, I don't want that color. Yeah, we'll do the chrome finish. That'll tell me that's the 600 pipe for now. So let's bring this up. And just move things around here. Take and let's move this. There we go. All right. Yeah. Get one of these right there. Just fix that real quick. There we go. Okay. So now this is 120. Let's move this over a little bit to there. Let's pull this forward. Actually, let's go over here with it. Yeah, that works. They don't have to be perfect. Except for that. That can't be like that. Okay, so this is a 120 and 60. 120, 120. This is 60. That's a 120. Is this a 60? No, all 120s. Wow. Okay. That's a 60. 120. I thought there were two 60s in here. Wonder, is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Well, then I tell you what. Let's just... see. Production rate 720. Maybe I can boost... Let's take it up to 1200. There. then what I can do is now take the pipes and kind of even it out. It'll be pretty close to even. Okay, so 120, 60. I'll figure this out in a second here. Then the color code doesn't technically matter anymore. It's just the way things are all at. Oh, 200. Wow, yeah, that really went up. 200, that's 400. 500. 700. Okay. Oh, well. All right, well, let's take this one off. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so there's 600 there. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame it. It's a little too much math for me, too. All right, we'll pump that one up or raise it up. So that was going to be on a separate one. So let's see. So that was 2, 4. Let's see. No, that's 100. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so this one will go into this one. Should go like that. Yeah, it's definitely, this game definitely uses math if you want to try to be efficient. I try to be as efficient as I can, but the good news is it's got a quick search which you can use as kind of like a calculator. So what do we got left? 120, 60, 120. Okay. So 120, that's 240 plus 100, that's 340. Yeah, so we're good on this other pipe. It's gonna be close, may not be exact, but that's okay. All right, so let's get this right there. Let's put this one right there. Put this pipe into there. This pipe into there. There, there, and there. It ain't pretty, but it'll get the job done. And now I've got 2 pipes. So that means I can do those. I can run off of several machines, so that's good. It's the only drawback is the power it uses, but that's okay. All right, and let's just get these running. All right. Let's see, where am I looking for? Here it is. Pipeline support right there and there. I keep hitting the wrong button all the time. Good. Let's just keep these running. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, now. There we go. Go. Yeah, go right. Nope. Stop moving. I hate when it does that. Okay. Yeah, we're making some progress here. All right. Okay. Almost there. Then we can start to figure out the machines. Okay. Okay. Go. And now we make the turn. Yay, almost there. All right, there we go. Okay, no problem, Sarah. No problem. Okay. So now we got that, those pipes run. We'll have to figure out how to get them over there. But before we even bother with that, we need to figure out now how to set the machines up. Because I know that one side's going to be a full 600. The other side's not going to be quite full 600. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is figure out how we want to lay these machines out. So we got the gap here, which is fine, because then we, at least if we got some space in between, then we'll be able to have the items come out through on this section here, so I have a gap in between for like walking or something. All right, let's get the blender back. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Yep, right there. Okay. So for the nitric acid was that. So 120 per minute. Okay. So what I could probably end up doing, because I know I only have 601 pipe. So let's see, 600 divided by... Okay, 600 divided by 120. So 5 machines on one pipe, plus there'll probably be a little extra. So I could then take and maybe split the one pipe, the main pipe, over to the other, this side, to compensate. Since I already know that, you know, 5 machines. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's 5 machines. That's even. Okay. We'll figure it out. If it's one runs a little short, that's okay. All right, so that means we need 10 machines. All right, so 10 machines. So let's go and let's move that off. So 5 and 5. So we got to run the power. Let's just stick the power running through here real quick so we can figure out the machines. There we go. I hate when it does that. Okay. All right, so now that we've got that run. All right, so definitely along here. So how many did the blender take up? Let's hold it in place. Yeah, that'll work right there. Okay. Put that in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Tell you what, just to be sure, let's add one more. Okay, where's the power? so it's right there. So that's where we want our powers along that. Okay. Let's take this one. Let's see. Let's get that blender back in. Yep, that'll work right there. All right, I'll just run that down along there. Okay, so now we just need to get the power. Oh, looks like it's hiding it. Yeah, there we go. Let's run the power along here. Now, I hate when it does that. Happens most often when I'm flying. Or if I'm in a hurry. Okay. Now, let's put these in. Where's my blenders? Come here, blenders. Oh wait, not ready for that yet. That's right. Okay. This is the floor. This floor here is for the metal plates. Yep, need the metal plate, the iron plates. Yep. So that's that. So now this floor will be for the nitrogen. And then this floor will be for the water. All right, that should do it. Now I should be able to start putting my blenders in. What do you mean uneven? Why? Oh, now that I hold it, you'll let me do it? Okay, works for me. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Did I get the power enough? Not quite. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That works. Cool. Okay. Take these out real quick. Same with this row right there. Now, let's get the power run. That should be it right there. Perfect. Then we'll just put these back in. Okay, cool. All right, now let's get the recipe. Nitric acid. I got so many iron plates. I'm going to just take some right there. Copy that recipe. Paste. 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 And paste. Good. All right, now. Let's go and put more of them in there. Get it out of my inventory. Might as well. There we go. All right, that's one side. All right, well, because I've got two pipes that I'm going to have to run through here, I'm going to go ahead and leave double space right through here. And then for the iron plates, because they don't need much, because I'm going to have double space, I can run it right along that, right between those two concrete, that joint right there for the two concretes right there. So now let's go ahead and let's get one thing. There we go. Right there. Go right there. Okay, so now let's get the power run for these. And I think it's actually going to be on this side because they're going to be flipped. There we go. Get this power in. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that. And to save time, I'm just going to leave that empty because I can just do this. And I'm going to leave that empty too for the time being. Now that I think about it, we'll just do that. And like that. Yeah, that'll save some time. I got to remember to do that more often. Okay, why won't you... Oh. Because I was auto-linking it up. That's what it was. I was holding the control key. I want to make sure these all line up. Not quite. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Yep. Looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 right here. Yep, looks good right there. Let's paste in the recipe. There we go. And now we just gotta hook power. Right. Oops. Keep hitting the wrong keys. My fat fingers. There we go. Perfect. All right, those should be ready to roll. Just enclose this. All right, so now what I can do, since I know that's where the metal plates are going to come in from, I can go ahead and start prepping for that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these out a bit just in case. And the reason for that is if I ever have to expand out, it gives me some room. I can always adjust that later if I need to. But yeah, we'll go ahead and let's just expand that out like that. Cool. Okay. So now these should all be reading as yellow. And they are. Good deal. Okay. So now let's get some splitters. I'm going to go ahead and start wiring this up. I need to get this floor in. Go. Just go machine by machine here. There we go. Got it? Right. Almost there. A couple more machines here after this one. Yep, last two. Okay, so now that is in place. That's only going to give us what? 100? 100, that's only going to use like 100 plates. Wow. Well, you know what? That's okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out. I'll have to get those set up over there. But for now, I'm just going to do this. These all set up here. I know the Mark V's are a bit overkill, but it's okay. Because once these are buried, it's going to be a pain to get to them. So I'd rather be overkill on the belts and things like that. So. Because then later it'll be easier to expand if I need to. You know, because I've already got the belts in place. I mean, if I really have to go with the Mark 6 belts, if I ever unlock them, which I plan to, then I would have to dig a lot of this up. You know, just remove the concrete and stuff like that. I'll be able to access it. It's just a pain. But I could do it. See, I'm used to these just auto connecting right there, but because I've got such a space in between, they're not going to do that. All right, but I can go ahead and just do this. Okay, that's good. All those should be now connected. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna do that. No sense in doing the under one, the bigger foundation for now. Can if I have to. I think these are going to need to angle up, I think. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and leave these where these are at. And where's my obelisk? Oh, that wasn't good. Clear the gas, because I might need to anyway. I think we're all good. There might be one more. I'll get that slug while I'm at it. I think we're all good there. Yep, we're good. All right, so now I just got to figure out how I'm going to put the candy cane away. Ouch. Fat fingers again. Oh, that works. There's, I think that's, might be impure. No, that's a pure node. Wow. Well, I got some of these other here. So it just depends on where I'm going to put this factory at. What are these? Making iron. So I don't want to tap into these. I'd love to, but these are all set for doing other things. So let me just see. It might be best, because I don't need a lot, because I just need, because what did I say? Only 100 per minute. So these are making 30 per minute. So if I got away with an impure node doing jack, you know, doing very little, then that's okay with me. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's do this. This is perfect. So yeah, I got the impure node right there. What do I need? Yeah. First of all, do I even need that? Do I need a miner 3 for what I'm doing? No, I probably don't. I still will need to make... You know, let's go. Let's make the little miner things here. Where are they? Portable miners. There we go. Let me make one. Put that away. Let me just see what one gives us. Because I really don't need a lot. I really don't. I can always upgrade these, those lines necessary if I have to. 30 per minute. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna upgrade that. Okay. Let me go and let me put that back down. I'm gonna make 2 more portable miners. That's the man. I don't need that. And let's just make 2 more so I don't have to keep doing this. There we go. All right, so now go with the builder. Where are we at? Production. Let's try, let's see, 120 per minute. That might be all we really need. Let's see. That might be all we need. Well, that makes only 60 per minute. Yeah, that's not we're gonna have to go with the Mark III. Go with the Mark III. 120 per minute. That should be good because we only needed 100 per minute over there. So yeah, we don't have to overclock it. That'll work. That will do the job. All right, so now how do we want to do this? Because we don't need a lot, obviously. Because we got 30 per minute out of 100, out of 120. So 30, 60, 90, 100. So that's, it looks like that's only 4 machines. Okay, so we need 4 machines for that. Okay. Do I really want... Yeah, cool. If I have to expand, I can expand. Yeah, so let's do that. How did I do that? You know what? Let's come right through here. Only 4 machines. Need to leave a gap in between, so yeah, that can go right there. Those out. There we go. Yep, right through here. And let's remove that. And let's get the skinny one. Perfect. Yep, that's right where we want it. And wrong one. Put the hole right there. And this is only at 120 per minute, so we only really need Mark II. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring this down. Come on, creature, get out of the way. Thank you. There. Awesome. All right. Now let's get this Mark II. Mark II belt. Too steep. Ah, there we go. That works. Yay! All right, so now we just got to get power somehow. How do I have the rest tied in? I think I know. Let's go right there. And I think I've got right there. Perfect. Just tie into that one. There. And then we'll drop that into there. So that's out of my hair. Awesome. We'll come on up here and let's get these machines wired up. Where's the power come from? Okay, so it's gonna be whatever's in the middle. It's gonna be through here. So yeah, I gotta run the power down through here. Okay. Find the power. I know it's here somewhere. Ha. This it right here. One more. Should be right here in the middle. It should be. Where is it? If not, I'm going to run it this way. Where is the power? Right here. Gotta be right here. Aha, there it is. So let's get this run. Oh, there it is right there. Good. Let's tie off of this one. We'll bring it right to there. Good. Now we can put this all back. Okay, cool. All right, I'll run this one. I don't know why I didn't run it along here. Some I did, some I didn't. No worries. Just depends, I guess, the mood I'm in. Now we can go ahead and run these through here. And we'll just hold it right there because that's all we need. Let's get the power through here. Nope, not like that. we go. That right? No, that's not right. I'm gonna leave this one because I'm gonna need to go over this side. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we cooking. Now just quickly do the other side here. Go. Okay, there we go. Now that's in place. Then we'll need to figure out how we're going to do the rest. I think the best thing to do is once I get those in, just have them up along here. Oh yeah, I got them up here, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, because that's all making iron ingot floor. Okay, yeah, so I'll have to bring them up here. What I might do then is bring them up. Because I don't need a lot of machines. Maybe fill in this area here and then run them along straight through there and then down and around. All right, we'll figure it out. But the first thing is we got to get the iron ingots made. And we can't do that without the machines, so... All right, so let's get these in place. So I only need 30, I only said 4, so that's only 2 on each side. Okay, well, that's fine. So now let's get the machines in place here. Since I know it's the same recipe, let's just copy the recipe. Yep, there we go. Just gotta get power to them. Okay. Just go to the other side here. And this one. All right, good. Let's put this back. Okay, now let's get splitter. Oh, no wonder it looked weird. Fixed. There we go. That. There we go. And now they should start to produce. And I'm going to go ahead and go like this. Yeah, this will work right here. Keep hitting the wrong button. Aha. There we go. Yeah, that works. And then I can just produce what I need right here. Okay. So 30, 60, 90, 120. So I'm going to go ahead, just as a precaution, I'm going to do the Mark III. Might be a little overkill, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. So let's see, how do I want to do this? That actually needs to get off center. Let's do this first. Let's get the merger in. Like that. Okay. Right here to there. All right, that works. You know, we just put that right there. And right there. Okay, good. That's off center. Oh, well, better than having to redo everything else. Merger. There we go. We got it. We got it. This merger. Yep, right there. And there. All right, good. There we go. Got those going up. All right, now those are going up. Now we can come up here and look at that. I've already kind of got the wiring in place. The only problem is it's on the wrong side. This is for constructors, but that shouldn't matter. Tell you what, that'll be all right. That'll be all right. What I can do is just do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Cover them up. Yeah, there. And then just in case, I'm going to go ahead and take the power on the other side. I'm going to leave those where they're at. No sense having to redo them. That's right, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Yeah, we got it. Okay. All right, that works right there. Train stop. I hate that. All right. Well, let's get these working for now. I'll deal with that later. That's a pain. Not sure what their problem is. All right, so now that's done. That right there. Okay. All right, so I need. So let me check the constructors here. Oh, let me just come right here, copy that. Let me just temporarily slap that right there. And let's get the iron plate recipe, 30 per minute. Okay, so basically 30, so basically 4, so 2 and 2. Okay. But they're only going to give me 20. So 20, so that's only 20, 40. Well, because it's making 20 down there. Let's see, 30, 60. They're only going to give me 80. Well, I think I'll be able to make it work. I can always expand and upgrade it later. That's not a big deal. Not gonna stress about it. Actually, I think I have a solution to it. I think I got a solution to it. I do. I got a solution. First, I need to get these in place. Okay. Let's get the recipe here. First things first. Power time. Whoops. Go. Yeah. Got it. Goes in. Okay. So my solution is I only got 2, but that's okay. We do that. That's going to end up being 40. Which will give me 20, 30, 80, 100. There, an extra 20. So that should solve the problem for now. It's a temporary solution. Because I know eventually I'm going to have to probably expand these later, most likely. But that's all right. At least it'll get me going for what I need. All right, now let me get a splitter here. Just make sure. Perfect. All right. There we go. All right. Now just take this right there to there and get rid of that. Because this may eventually have to move, because especially if I have to expand it, because you can see I'm going to be butting right into this. But I may not. I may be able to expand what I need. If I have to, I can always just do an overclock as well, if I need to. But for now, this will do. And I think I'm going to take this and run it along here. That solved. Nope, that problem was never solved. But I'm eventually gonna have to solve it. I may do that after this, after I get this run over there. We'll see. Or I may go do it now once I get these going here. First, let's get some mergers, especially since I'm really close. Right there and there. And tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do. Organization. Let's get one of these. And let's put it right there. So that'll fill up till I'm ready. That'll help a little bit. Let's see, that's making 40, it's making 20, okay. The merger right there. Okay, these in. Okay, let that go. Let's go figure out what the frick is going on out over here. I wonder if I'm going to need to use... instead of block, I'm going to have to use the path ones, I bet. They don't always work, the path ones, but when they do, they do. I may have to do that. Let's see. What's this one? Is this a block? Yeah, that's a block. Okay. All right, let's take that out. That should get that train running. Let's put this as a path signal right there. Take that one out. Let's see. Path signal. We probably need another one on this side. Okay. And I bet you I'm gonna need a block signal up here a bit. Yep, I think that'll do it. It looks like that's maybe that also somehow solved that problem up ahead too, because whatever I did solved it. Not sure. It might come back. But for now, it looks like just changing those did the trick. Like I said, they don't always work for me, but when they do, they do. I'll take it when it works. All right, so now that was relatively painless and didn't take very long. We can get back to what we were doing. We're going to keep an eye out, though. Go forward. It looks good. All right, get back to what we were doing. Falling, of course. All right, there we go. We're back in the air. Okay. All right. So now, because eventually this may have to get changed, especially if I have to bring rail lines and stuff like that. For now, this is just going to be, like I said, just quick and dirty. No problem. Just trying to see path. Okay. I tell you, let's head up that way. Ow! Oh, hey, what is this? This looks like there's something behind it. Let's find out. What's in it? Boom! Oh, cool. I'll take one of those. I'll take a purple power slug. Thank you very much. Is there another path behind it? Probably not. Let's find out. Nope. Okay. We'll get back to over here. Yeah, because I think that's what I was going to have to do is bring my path up. And actually, I think I'm only going to change to one of them. I don't need both of these. I think this is going to be the best one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this path. We'll leave it like that. So this is a 5. I'm going to switch it to a 3, obviously. Probably once I get past this section right here. Actually, I think what right here is where I'm going to stop it as a 5. And I'm going to change it to a 3. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it as a 5. We're going to keep it as a 5. Because we're going to get that all backed up over there. Yeah, I'm going to keep it as a 5. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. How's that look? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Back to my foundations. Let's see about this up high enough, quick enough. Yes, it does. Go up again. There we go. Go up again. I think I'm going to stop there. I'm going to put on my parachute. I don't want to die. I'm just going to parachute over. And I'm going to bring that line, try and line it up with the other side with what I was working on. And we'll get, as soon as I land here, I'll flip to my jetpack. There, landed. Let's get my, not jetpack, my hover pack. I don't really care for the jetpack. I like the hover pack better, personally. Good. It looks like I might be on the right height or pretty dang close. Can't tell. Let's see if I can get a little closer, maybe. Almost. I know I'm off, but I just want to try and get to where I can attach to that. There. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Is that, it's a little too high. Okay. I can go like that. Go like that. Change it to a 2-meter ramp. Take that like that. Bring that across and I can kind of get an idea. Oh, look at that. Hot dang. I did it. There we go. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't get any better than that. Well, you might, but for me, that's about as good as it's going to get. All right. Now let's see. Is this backed up at all? Nope. I mean, it's got some in there at least. Well, we're going to go ahead and let's get this running along here. All right, so once we get these plates connected to those machines, then we can go ahead and work on the nitrogen, which shouldn't take too long since we've already run the nitrogen gas pretty close. We've got a little bit of work to do, of course. But not too much. Be a lot faster than what we just did with the plates. All right. You gotta watch. I don't have my parachute on. Let's fix that. Go. That's better. All right. Oh, hey, Johnny. This is Satisfactory. Welcome on in. All right, we've got these all belts connected up here. Then we'll now have the metal plates we need for our nitric acid. Good. So now they'll be all running in here. Awesome. All right, let me get back onto my hover pack. All right, so now they're going to start to feed in. Well, some of them. All right, they're going to get fed in, and now I can start working on the nitrogen. This will go along here. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, yeah. You like the name of the station there. Never trust a fart, right? That's just a temporary name I gave it until I can figure out what to call it. Because that may have to move depending on. I may have to move it forward a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, never trust a fart. Yeah, because you never know. All right, let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do a quick test here. This is what I'm looking for. Nope, wrong one. That's what I'm looking for right there. Let's see, I go right there with it and forward a bit. Go right here. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. Yeah, that will do. That will do nicely. Yeah, then we just have to do the water. This one could be for water. Oh, that'll work. Because that'll go on the next level for that. Okay. So then what we need now is the pipe holes for the wall. There we go. So now then all we have to do now is finish bringing in the nitrogen I've already started. Go ahead and we'll line that up right there. We go out a little further, I think. There we go. And then we just take this and bring it right there. And then we can get rid of these. There we go. Let's get this one. Okay, let's see. Right, that looks good. Let's take this. Go right there because that's where the other one is, and we'll go, I think, right there. Just go right there with that pipe, and there with that pipe, and now we'll just run them over here. And, oh, too short figures. Oh well, there we go. We still got some more work to do. We have to finish piping over there, but that's okay. At least this gets into the system over here. There we go. So now that'll start filling those machines. We'll finish these. Just getting these in place. Finish that. And that. In case if you're wondering why there's Christmas music or Fixmas music playing, it's because I was trying to drown out some of the really eerie, creepy sounds that were out in this desert. I got it lowered, but I kept the Christmas music playing because it's helped keeping me calm. It was really freaking me out. It sounded like ghosts and it was all kinds of, it was really creepy. All right. And the gas that works, the nitrogen gas, doesn't need any pumps to pump up. Water does if it's too far. If it's too far to climb uphill. Gas don't matter. Yeah, gas will go anywhere, especially if you fart. It'll go anywhere. Okay, there we go. That takes care of the nitrogen. Now we have to solve the water problem, which we can do, but first, let's go and let's just close this in. All right, so now let's take here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out like that. A little bit of a gap just in case. And I'm going to go ahead and put the wall in place temporarily. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to take this. We're going to run all the way out here to the water. Yeah, I better put my parachute on. There's no power out here. I will have to run power, however. Let's see. I have to probably start going down. I have to back it out a little bit. That's all right. Let's see. Can we get rid of this big tree with an explosive? No, we cannot. Okay, so that's going to pose a problem. All right. It's okay. We can figure it out. Let's go and let's back it up to right there. All right, now let's get the foundations going down. Okay, does that go down fast enough? Yeah, it does. Yeah, that should do. Yeah, we'll cycle around the trees. Got plenty of explosives. Plus, I might have some already made, stored in the dimensional depot, which I love that thing. Yeah, that dimensional depot makes getting resources a lot easier these days. 'Cause I don't have to keep running all over the place to get them. Just store them in the dimensional depot, and then I can pull them out right from here. I just drag them right to my inventory. A lot easier than what it used to be. Whew, that was a pain. 'Cause if I ran out, I have to go run to wherever I had them stashed or making them just to get some. It's like, oh, it'd take forever sometimes. All right, well, I think this is good enough. You can take and run straight out. Blowing things up as we go. There we go. Straight across. Yeah, I'm going to blow that tree up over there too, just in case. All right, there we go. All right, so first I need to figure out how many of those, how much water I actually need. We're going to run back over here to the blender. Might not need much. We'll see. Maybe not as much as the sulfuric. 30 per minute. How much does the sulfuric one need? Yeah, that needed 50. So yeah, definitely didn't need as much. Let's see. Can I climb up? So yeah, it looks like it's 20 less. so 30, and I've got 10. All right, so we got 10 machines times 30. All right, so that's 300. All right, so that means I'm probably going to need three water extractors because they do like 120 each. So I only need 3, which is fine. I can do that. Probably should have brought the electricity with me, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's see. Where's my water pumps? Yeah, water extractors. There they are. We'll go right there. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now let's get the. Yep, I'm looking for the junctions. Go right there. All right, good. All right, now let's see. Go right to. Perfect. Ouch. I didn't want to jump in the water. There we go. All right. And I know I'm going to have to probably use pumps. That's for sure. But for now, we're going to go and get the pipe infrastructure in place. Will work. Yep, there we go. Run this along here. Go. Okay, let's see. Eventually, I may have to change this out, but for now, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do for the time being, let me just clear that for a second. Let's get the pipe hole. Get rid of that. And there we go, pipeline hole. We're going to go right down the middle with it for now. I can always change this out later if I need to. Which is fine. I can do that. It's not a big deal. Okay. All right. Well, while I'm here, what I should probably go ahead and do is let's finish getting these piped in. I still have my stupid parachute. Well, it's not stupid. Just it doesn't work too well for here. That's what I'm looking for right there. All right. Okay, these in. Couple more to go. And then we can start running power and get water over here. Then we can figure out where we want the storage to be, because we'll have to temporarily store it. So at least we'll have a backup. So when we start, we'll have a nice little surplus for when we get to the next phase. All right, so that'll take care of this. Just pipe these up. Okay, go. Try to miss any pipes because that happened last time. I missed one of the pipes. Go. That almost done. Okay, go. All right, how's our power? Let's take that to take it along here. There and up. Go. And now we'll run it along out here. Of course I ran out of power. Here we go. And right there. All right, now we can start to power these up. Let them start rolling. All right, yeah. Now when the water starts coming out, we can get a better sense of what we need. It's going to take a bit to fill the pipes. It'll help once these also start cranking. I mean, if I have to, I'll put 3 more if I need to. But we'll see. We may not need to. Looks like that's full now. We're definitely going to need to put a pump. Where are we going to put that? Where's the pump? Yeah. Looks like a good spot right there. Nice and level. Up it goes. Good. Now we just come up here to see where's the next bottleneck. Let's see. Maybe we don't need to do anything. Maybe we don't need another one. That might have solved the problem. So it doesn't need to. It needs to at least have at least 300 in the pipe. Minimum. And if it's over 500, if it's over 400, we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, so look at, we're okay. Yeah, we're good. That's filling. That's slowly filling. Unless I need to add more. Unless I did the math wrong. I might have did the math wrong. 30. So 30. There's 60. 60. That's 120. No, I didn't do the math wrong. At least I don't think I did. I think it's just going to take time to have to fill up, I think. Take time to fill the system. I think that's what it's going to need to be. It's going to take time to fill. Yeah, see, those are full. Yeah, these two are full. That's full. That's full. So, yeah, it's just going to need to take time, possibly. I mean, if I need to, I will add it in there. But I just think it's going to need to take time to get the system running. Yeah, because that one's full. Yeah, so they're slowly getting up there. Yeah, I think it just needs time to fill. Yep, that's all it is. It just needed some time. Okay, so now that that is taking care of the nitric acid, we do need to build a storage facility, kind of like what I did there. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is, I know that we're going to may have to expand out possibly, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. Like I said, I can always redesign all this if I need to. Let's take this. This. Go like that. Let's do this. I need to make that a little bigger. Let's make it just a little bigger. There we go. All right, now let's take that. Let's go. Where's the... Let's see. Yeah, let's go like that with it. Yeah, we'll go right there. Come straight across. I think I'm going to make that go a little further. That's good. Yep, right there. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to need that. Let's come right on along here. And we'll just get these piped in real quick, and then that'll take care of that. All right. Need to get a little more here. Go. All right, now we can start putting the finished pipes in. Oops. That's not good. That's wrong. See, sometimes flying is good, but sometimes flying is bad. 'Cause I got off target a little bit. There we go. All right. Now, can we get this back on? There we go. Go. All right. That should do the trick. All right, there we go. Now that should start to fill up. Yep, and eventually this will stop, because this will only hold so much. But we're good. Now we can go ahead and I think I got. Did I do the side down here too? Yes, I did. It's good. All right. Go ahead and just start filling these in. There we go. All right. So now at least we got these all temporarily with storage. So we can figure out what we got to do for the next section. So right now I'm going to come on over here real quick and figure out what that needs to be in. So let's take a look at our parts. Search for the non-fissile uranium. There it is. It looks like it is a blender. Okay, so it is in a blender. And we're going to have water as a byproduct. Okay. Which that's not a problem because we could take that water, feed it into the sulfuric acid chain, and then maybe add an extra 2 machines onto that. Possibly. That's something we could look into. Or add the 4 machines and let it run off of that. Well, I don't know if that's... Nah, that ain't going to be enough to operate. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not going to be enough. But we could figure something out with that. We could feed it in, and if it back... well, we don't want to really back up. So here's what we could probably do. We could probably feed it into 2 machines. And those machines just won't operate for a while, but that at least it'll keep things from backing up. So that's something we could definitely do. All right, so we know we've got waste coming in, backing up. We do have to make more of this. I'll have to make some of the raw quartz into silica. I could bring it from another facility. I'd have to run over there. I could run over there and look. Because we have the 2, we got the sulfuric acid and the nitric acid done. We got those 2 done. If we can just bring over the 2 items, and we ain't got to, all we got to do is just set up the machine, the train, and bring in the items from the 2 locations. So that's something we could do. But like I said, I'm hesitant to take the quartz from another area because I'm afraid it might might cause some issues over there. But maybe we should go take a look at that. Definitely go take a look, because I mean, if we can run it from there, we can use the train lines for that. That's perfectly fine, and that's less machines we have to set up. So I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and over here to the train line, and let's get a train set up so we can head that way. It's just quicker to take a train. All aboard! Here we go. So yeah, that's definitely taking shape. And we'll have to run a train line out to where the nuclear reactors are and start bringing the waste in there. But we definitely want to make sure we got room to grow, because I do need to add more reactors. If we can have the facility set up to start dealing with it, then I can start bringing more reactors online, bringing more of the other machines on that are making the rods for the nuclear plants, which you can see there in the distance there. That's where I'm making them, but I can't bring them all up at once, otherwise it'll shut the grid down. All right, here we go. But eventually I do want to beautify these tracks. I just need to make sure this is where they're actually going to stay. You know, as things may change as I start having to bring more factories online, I may have to change things out. Just depends on how busy the lines get. But we'll get there. It's not that much further. It's still a little ways to go. I like how the things go ding as you go past. I like that little sound effect. I still say they need to make waypoint signs, because that would be even cool, because then we could even design even more complicated rail lines as well. We're almost there. We'll start to slow down here, because if a line was too busy, I could take a line out right along here and then back in again and have a waypoint so we can have trains going that way. All right, let's see here. We're here. These are all making silica. They're all backed up, so what I was looking for down here. Yeah, that's all full. I don't even know if these are even running. Doesn't look like it. I wonder if it's because everything's all kind of backed up. I mean, worst case scenario, what I could do is I could set up a train station and take one of them and use that to fill that station. And then if I ever had to, I could always deactivate that station and then rebuild the factory out there if I had to. I could certainly do that. Yeah, I could certainly do that. Okay. Then now the question is getting where to put the station, because I need to be able to make sure it can turn around. Tell you what, can I get it through here? Because there's lots of room under here. Not a lot of room down here. Not a whole lot of room. But what I could probably do is come along here, bring it back up, and then connect right through there. Yeah, I could probably do that. And then take this line down through here. Yeah, I could do that. Let's try that. Let's get the foundations out and about here. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. All right, so now, so what I could do is put a splitter right there. I can split off that way and that way. That gives me plenty of room to come down and around. So now I just got to figure out. Let's see, where's my train station? It's pretty big. Let me just see. I'm just going to just temporarily slap it down here. Let's see. I go right. Let's hold it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's put that down. Let's get a freight platform. Yeah, that's gonna need to move. Yeah, I can see that already. Let's go right there. Yeah, that's better. May not perfectly line up, but it's okay. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that will do. Oh, I gotta flip it back. Let's do that. Flip it back around. Freight platform. Go. I cannot talk today. All right, there we go. So load it up right there. So let's take that. Let's get the not merger, split. Give me the splitter. Yeah, let's go right. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Take that. That and that and that. There, but I don't want to do that yet. Just in case. We need a block. Let's get a. I can't put the blocks in there. Buoy. Rail line into here. Let's see. Where's this at? Probably the best thing to do, because I don't like the way that's going. Right. Okay. Let's take this. We'll go right there with it. Perfect. Now we can just take this. Ooh, say probably right about there and in. Awesome. I know it's a little funky, but it'll do. It will do. So now what I've got to do is I got to figure out here. So let's see. This is probably going to need to be it along here. Well, I tell you what, probably the easiest thing to do is we've got to figure out through here first. Then I can figure that out. So if I can't, I gotta figure this part out. If I figure this out, then I can get the rest. So definitely need to get that. There we go. Let's just go and take that like that. Where is the foundation? So they are. Gonna probably need it. So the best thing to probably do is come along here with it. Work. That's not gonna work either. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to come on here. Let's try this. Come over here. That'd be easier this way. Okay. So I know that it comes out right here. Let's go like that. Go like this to there. Go. Let's see. Get a path signal right there. Path signal right there. I'll fix that. I think I need to change that one. This needs to go to a path signal. A block signal somewhere. No, you know what? Take that out. Take that out. And I don't know why that ain't gonna work. I'm sure I can make it work, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a block signal there. Block signal there. Block signal there. And that should solve the problem. I think. No, maybe not. Take that off. There. Will that fix it? As long as I got the signals working, I don't care. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. That'll work. Yep, that works. All right, so now I just gotta line this one up maybe there. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not. Let's take maybe that like here. Yes. Go right there with it. Almost got it. All right, so now let's see what path do for foundation. Will this one work? I think that might do the trick. Let's see. Now, almost though, almost. Matter of fact, let's take out these two. That out. And maybe take that one out. There we go. And we'll try this again. Nope. Too many. Try that again. Yeah, that's better. That'll do, I think. Yep, that'll do. That will do. That'll definitely do it. So let's take this to there. Go to right there. All right, and let's go to about there. Go to right there to there. Yep, I think we have it. All right. Now we're just gonna get the signals in here. Okay, I think that'll do right there. Okay, so we need to give this a name here. What are we gonna call it? Call this the cylinder. The silica plant. Perfect. All right, so that takes care of that. Now we can go ahead and start loading. Start that filling up. And then we'll head back and start getting things set up over there. Because at least, that'll run for a bit, but that's okay. Let's get a train. Let's get over there. All aboard. All right, let's get going. Not sure how much we're going to be able to get done today, but at least if we can start figuring out what we need, I might even do some off stream. We'll see. Hey! Thank you, Danielle, for the follow.
Danielle_Tuber has joined the crew.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just working in the factory here in Satisfactory on planet Flatulence. All right, so we get over here to the factory area. I've been streaming for, I don't know, maybe over a year. All right. Coming up on our junction here. I think you already asked me that. All right, here we go. All right, so there we go. Come up to our train station here, the temporary one. It says never trust a fart. We'll eventually need to change that name. Because it's going to be getting used pretty soon here. I can see your chats in Twitch here. I multi-chat, so yep, I can see them. All right. All right. Now get off the train here. Never trust a fart. I kindly ask you to read the chat rules, please. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's get going here. So now we've got that. We may have to move the station forward. So now we got to figure out where we're going to put the next factory section, next section here, because we got to run all this stuff. thinking over here, which means we may have to move our... one second. I'll be right back, everybody.
Steam is rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. All right, so we're gonna get back to what we were doing here. We need to figure out what we're going to be doing with this other section here. So let's get a blender, because I know that's what we're going to need. All right, so we know we're going to need to do the non-fissile uranium. All right, so we're going to need to, that's going to take some of the waste. All right, so let's see, 25 silica per minute. All right, so now we've got that. All right, so we've got to figure out how many machines we need, because that'll help us determine how we need to set everything up and if we have to move the train station. All right, so we've got 25 per minute, and we can do, our belts can do our current belts can do 780. All right, so 700. Oh, hi, Geeky. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess my microphone was muted. I was doing some math. Sorry about that. I was doing some math, and I think I hit the 0 key. Yeah, what I was saying is we're trying to figure out a game plan for over there. Because I don't want to cover that copper node. Because I'm going to have to figure out the machines and the liquid, and got to do a lot of math. I may have to use, I think there's the Satisfactory Tools website. I might be able to figure that out. But now I'm going to go over here and head over to where my nuclear plants are and see how things are operating over there. Because I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm not going to have a lot more time today to do it. It doesn't really require a lot of math. I'll show you what I mean. It's not like algebra or anything like that. It's just if you want things to be efficient. So like right here, I'm looking at making iron plates. Okay. So in order for this to be efficient, I need 30 iron ingots. Okay. So then if I go down here, yeah, no algebra, basic math. So then this down here is making 30 iron ore and 30 iron ore per minute. So basically this recipe is 1-to-1. So you could have one machine per and do that. But the trick then comes in is if you've got a recipe, like as I just showed you up here, the next recipe in the chain, it depends on how many iron plates you need, which is not 1-to-1. So then you might have to go, okay, how many machines do I really need for the next chain? So if the next machines need 20 iron plate per minute, the max belts I've got right now is the MK5 belts. They can do a max of 120, not 100, 780 items per minute. So I'm gonna do a little math. This game is cool because it has a quick search, which acts as a calculator. You don't really, it's not really too much into ratios. The biggest thing is knowing how much your belts and pipes can handle. So like the max belts I can do right now is only 780 there. There's an MK6 which does more, but since I only have the MK5 right now, it's a max of 780 belts. And I want to see how many machines do I need to handle 20 of the iron plates. So then I just 780 divided by 20 per minute, which means I need 39 machines to be efficient. But the trick also comes in to if you need more than one item. So okay, this handles this. But then let's just say, let's look at the recipe for let's get the blender for what I'm working on over there. Yeah, I can put the blender right here. And we'll sneak the blender here. We'll get the recipe, which is the non-fissile uranium. For people on vertical that can't see it, it's basically it needs uranium waste, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and silica. All right, so as you can see here, for if you still can't see it on the vertical, the uranium needs 37.5 uranium waste per minute, 25 silica per minute, 15 per minute nitric acid, and sulfuric acid also 15 per minute. So the easiest way to do it is you figure out one chain at a time. So like the uranium waste, you figure, okay, this is the one that the pretty much the uranium waste is going to determine everything. How much waste are you making? So you find out the one that's going to be like the primary item in the chain that's going to be making the recipe. So in this case, because it's going to be dependent on how much uranium waste I make, so then that would determine how many machines I need. Then I go down to the next one. So how much silica do I need to feed those machines? And then so on down the line. And then I may have to fix some of the other factories to compensate. But the best way to handle it is one chain at a time, because otherwise you can get confused so fast. Because you get, in the beginning, it's not so bad. You know, you get the basic recipes, coal for certain thing, you know, make for your coal plant. If you need to make iron plates, you make the iron ingots. Iron ingots can turn into several things. So it's not so complicated at the beginning, but it ramps up very quickly. Yeah, it's and that's why it's best just one step at a time in the chain. Otherwise, forget it. You know, you get confused. It's not really a lot of math, just more basic math. And there are tools to help if you don't want to do the math. Like I said, there's one that's Satisfactory Tools. It's a website. You can add in your recipe, you know, the recipes, and it'll tell you how many machines you need and how much ore for, you know, and so on. So you can kind of build your factories up that way. You can also change the, like if you got alternate recipes, you can use those. So like, I'll show you a good example here. Here's a good one. Wire. So the default recipe is copper ingots to wires. Basic recipe. But then an alternate recipe, which I like, is iron ingots to wire. And the reason for that is iron is more abundant than copper. I mean, there's still copper, but you can find iron just about anywhere. And so, and you can also make more. It doesn't quite make as more per minute, but you can make multiple, you know, you can do a lot of iron ingots and make multiple products just off of iron. Like I've also got, the rods. I don't have the alternate recipes for the rods, but the iron plates, same thing. Where was another one? Oh, yes. Where is it? So like here, the default for the rotors uses nails and rods. And I can tell you right now, everyone who plays Satisfactory hates the screws. They're actually not nails, they're screws. Hate screws. Because a lot of the recipes need screws. So when we get recipes like this one, we love it. Because this steel pipe, the default is, let me open that up in the codex. What's the name of that? Steel ingot, which needs the iron ore and copper. Not copper. Coal. But if you get the alternate one, now you just need iron, and you can make the iron steel pipes. You know, the iron pipes here, not steel, iron pipes. So that in conjunction with the wire recipe, you can, you know, with tons of iron, you can make a lot of items and save your copper for other things. So let me see. Let me go back to the rotors. So yeah, then you get, so you can use all iron just to make the rotors. And I know it's a little confusing. I apologize. It's basically the thing. The thing is with these alternate recipes, they actually try to make it simple. Because before, with some of these get complicated. But if you go like these steel rotors, it uses all iron. All iron. You ain't got to worry about copper. You ain't got to worry about coal. Yeah, it can be, but the thing is, once you actually get in and start playing it starts to make sense, because they kind of teach you the tutorial to walk you through it, and as you play it, it gets a little easier. It still gets complicated. Even I still go cross-eyed at times, but like I said, the easiest way to deal with it is just one chain at a time. And if you really want to try and get rid of the confusion, is use, like I said, Satisfactory Tools. I use that one, because you plug in your recipes and it'll give you I wouldn't say a graph, but kind of a quick layout, like a node chart Yes, a node chart. Like if you're familiar with like editing applications or yeah, that use nodes like DaVinci Resolve for Infusion, or that kind of stuff that uses nodes, then yes, it is a website. I think it's satisfactorytools.com. I think it is. I'd have to look it up. But I think it's satisfactorytools.com if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if you do a search for Satisfactory Tools, I think you'll find it. But yeah, you can just plug in the recipes and it'll give you a node tree that you can move things around and try to organize things. And it tries to break it down. It'll tell you like if you're going to do a lot of iron, like if your recipe for like the rotors, it'll tell you, okay, you need to produce, you got to get like, say 3,000 iron ore to make 2,000 iron ingots. So it helps you out. It kind of gives you an idea of what you need. And then you can figure out your factor from there. Once you know, it's like, okay, I need this much ore. I need to get these many nodes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it can get a little confusing, but once you get in there and start playing, it gets a little easier to some degree. Until you get into nuclear. Ugh. I hate nuclear, as you can already see, and that's what I'm dealing with because I'm already needing to deal with. Yeah, that is cool. There is a site for it. Yeah, it really is cool. So it does make things easier, especially when I plan out a big factory. That's what I did for my main iron factory. Is I put in all the items I wanted to make in it. I don't know if it's the most, I want to say yes, because once you get, I don't know, for people who can't see it in the vertical, in the upper right corner is my objectives for phase 4. And some of those, I can look up some of the parts right now. Like there's one, the nuclear pasta uses, hence the name, nuclear. Actually, let's see. Does it even use nuclear? Oh, they call it nuclear pasta, but it doesn't. But I need... Okay, the nuclear pasta one is actually kind of... might be used in other things. But yeah, let's see. That one... Well, let's see here. Plutonium fuel cells needs nuclear. Encased plutonium cells needs nuclear. Let's see what else. Oh, like here, if I want to make the plutonium fuel cell, I need to make the conversion cube to make that. So they're all, once you get to a certain point, a lot of the recipes start getting really intertwined. Let's see, here's a thermal propulsion. Doesn't use nuclear, but I know there are some that do. So I guess you could probably say nuclear probably is the most complicated. I haven't gotten all the way through all the recipes yet, but from what I can tell, it is. Yeah, lots of dependencies. Definitely a lot of dependencies. Because as you start going up the chain, you need, you might need metal plates, you might need copper sheets, you might need the modular frames, you might need this, you might need that, and it all just kind of, it's a long chain as you go. So yeah, it's very complicated, or can be, but that's why, there's the tools, the Satisfactory tools, and you got the quick search so you can do some basic math, and that's why it's best to just kind of, just keep it, you keep it simple by just doing one chain at a time. Like you focus on, it's like, okay, nuclear waste. All right, so what do I need to do that? All right, once I get that done, then I move to the next item and so on. So yeah, here's where making all the fuel rods, the uranium fuel rods, which needs electromagnetic control rods. And I think I'm using the basic recipe, which is stators, the AI limiters, which make the rods, and I think that for the stators, I'm using an iron alternate recipe. I'd have to look to see what I'm doing for the AI limiters. But then here I've got the encased industrial beam, which another way to simplify it is the basic one needs the steel beams, which uses the steel ingots. But to simplify the recipe, I'm using the iron pipes instead, the alternate recipe. So I may not make as much per minute, but I'm reducing the number of machines I need, and because now I don't have to make the steel ingots, which means, you know, the steel ingots need the copper and the coal, which make the steel ingot. Then I take the steel ingot and turn that into steel beams. So by eliminating that, by going just the iron pipe, you just need the iron ore to iron ingot to iron pipe. And so it simplifies it down, less machines, you know, because some of the, like the constructors, I don't think use as much power as the machines needed to make the steel ingots, you know, so you save power that way. All right, let's go take a look at the waste real quick here. Yeah, I mean, this game may not be for everybody. I mean, if you like logistics and problem solving, yeah, you're going to like this. Because this is a lot of logistics problem solving. All right, so it looks like we got our nuclear plant right over here. Go down and take a peek at how much waste is in there. Because I might be able to ramp up production. Yeah, see my radiation level. I've got things on to protect me, but they get used up. All right, what do we got? All right, so yeah. The worst case, I could always slap another bin out here. Yeah, I get the feeling you love to hate it. Okay, so I could probably bring up another machine or two. I think I will. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I love this game. I don't necessarily hate it. I hate how complex it gets. I think I'll say that. But I can deal with the complexity as long as I look at it as one chain at a time, deal with one problem at a time. I'm okay. You know, and if I get overwhelmed, I can always stop, go play something else, and come back. All right, so yeah, we're definitely going to let's bring a couple more of these online. And that's why I got to watch too, because the more machines I bring online, the more power they use. Speaking of which, how is my power grid? Can I find out from here? Yes, I can. Capacity, max, assuming. So I think I'm okay, I think. Worst case scenario, as long as I only bring 2 online, I can take them back off. Yeah. You know, you just, you know, if you get overwhelmed, you just take a break and do something else, and you deal with, you know, and you only deal with one line at a time. You know, you deal with one product at a time, and you slowly figure it out. All right, there we go. So now these machines should be starting to activate here. Once they get the 50 on this side and 50 on this side. Because I'm going to need to make sure I have enough to be able to, because I'm going to have to build a lot more of those power plants. Because I know I'm going to need power. I was already struggling. Oh, because what I did is I turned all these on. I hooked them all up. And then I went over there to start building a nuclear plant. And while I was in the middle of getting things set up, I heard the dreaded power down noise. I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And it was just too much to try and figure out to get it back online. So I just reloaded my save. I didn't lose too much progress because I think all this was already here. I just was running the lines, the train lines through. So that's pretty much all I lost. So like, that's fine. Set this all back up again. Only activated a couple of them. then worked on the power plant. Yeah, now that these are operating. Yeah, so that's because you can see they only make like 0.4 per minute. So it doesn't make a lot. That's why I'm trying to bring more of these online. Because it's a domino. Because now that these are on, other plants that were maxed, other machines that were maxed won't be maxed anymore, and then they're going to start to draw power. So you can see here the power kind of fluctuates. See, it now jumped up to 8. It'll kind of fluctuate. Yeah, 8, 3, 8. So yeah, so it depends on the machine. So yeah. I think I'm gonna risk it. I think I'm gonna just bring 2 more online, and I think that's all I'm gonna do. Bring these up, and I think that should be it. I think power-wise, I should be fine, because I know those power plants are producing quite a bit of power, so I should be fine, especially once I start getting that all sorted over there. Because I can do the same thing over there, is slowly get things all wired up. But I should have enough to bring that all online, because that's what's going to deal with all the waste. You know, because I got quite a bit of waste there. But it's, you know, about halfway that container, and I've been playing for quite a bit. So, yeah, my waste is slowly building up, but I've got time. See, had I brought all those online, yeah, I'd have a lot more waste to deal with. And in a heartbeat, it's like, ugh. So yeah, so I think that's the game plan. I'm gonna have to probably sort that out, where I'm gonna build that at. Once I can kind of get that sorted, and I probably even will start building it. We'll see. Because I mean, everything I need is pretty much there. I got the silica, I got the acid. I got, you know, the nitric acid and the sulfuric acid. The only other item I got to set the line up to bring the silica over. But then I just got to get the waste from there all the way over to, I think it's out there. Let's see. Yeah, you can't even see the machines. You can't. They're so far away. They're not being drawn on screen. But yeah, basically right there. That's where they got to go. It's probably right out there. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, because the water's out over there. So yeah, I just got to get the train. Probably a train line, most likely. So I probably need to set up a train line somewhere. I don't know, maybe like along this cliff edge. Well, actually, no, cliff edge is here. Yeah, something like that. Get it along here and then take it on over to there. I have to figure it out. But yeah, that's probably what I'll probably get the train lines and stuff like that. At least that get done off screen there. Now, once I got to figure out where the factory is going to be at, then I can go from there. I may even do it all off stream and then pick up from there and then maybe move to the next thing. We'll see. We shall see. I got to figure it all out. But I know that's going to take a bit because I got to figure out how many machines, all that stuff. And it's just not enough time today to do all that. I got quite a bit though done. Really? Well, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked. I would have liked to get it all done, but I did get the nitric acid done. I got all those lines run for that. Figured out where to go for the silica. And I may have to redo a new silica plant for that. But for now, that'll do. A temporary solution. And now that I've got these 6 running. Oh, they're backed up. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, I was looking, oh, yeah, I was like, oh, wait, why does it say 1? That's because I don't have these connected yet. Let's fix that problem. There. There we go. So yeah, that'll take care of that. There we go. Now those are running because they take it's just crazy. 0.4 per minute. It's like unbelievable. That's why I just, slowly start bringing them online, and I can see how many nuclear plants I need to bring online. Hopefully I don't need a whole lot of plants. That's a whole lot of waste. And I hate nuclear. I really hate nuclear. And it isn't just this game I hate nuclear in. A lot of games that use nuclear power, like the Heat Death Survival Train uses fission power, but you got to have the nuclear raw material. I hate dealing with it. It's not just that game. It's a lot of games that use the nuclear. I hate it. I just hate nuclear power. That's just me. Okay. Well, I think on that note, I think I'm going to call it here for the day. I want to thank everyone for watching. I'll figure out what to do next. Might be some more Satisfactory. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. And as I said, if you got value out of this content, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 200 subscribers. Last I saw, we're at 192 subscribers, so we're almost there. I'm hoping we can get 200 by the end of March. That would be freaking awesome. If you have subscribed already, thank you. We do appreciate it. With that, I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point.